Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Timberborn. And we're, well, 2 days in really to the new cycle, and we've just got the drought warning. And we're coming off the back of a 24-day drought. Yeah, we probably need to get these water tanks filled as quickly as possible, and, yeah. Other than building a new water pump, I don't really know how we're going to achieve that. Well, we're just going to have to hope that these manage to fill up these tanks in time. I think that's all we can really hope for at the moment. Unfortunately, we got 4 beavers out of the hauling post because we don't have the available beavers at the moment for everything. I'm going to turn off this other inventor. What else can I do? We need this filled up, so I'm going to leave that on for the moment. You're not on at the moment. You're not on at the moment. You're not on at the moment. 2 days until they're grown. Right, I'm going to turn off the farmhouse for now. So they can go and work in the hauling post. Yep. Okay, good. Right, how are we doing for everything else? Wood-wise, 47. It's okay. Those are being turned into planks. We've got the smelter on, making metal blocks so that we can build these sluices over here. And I'm going to currently set it to closed, I think, because we don't need them at the moment. We won't need them until this fills up, and it's not going to fill up particularly rapidly unless I bring this up a little bit. And that might cause some flooding. We'll see. Okay, other than that, I think we're going to pause the building of this for now. Let ourselves build up a little bit of stock of resources again. We do have these chestnuts up here, which are about 4 days away from being full grown, from producing chestnuts themselves. So what I'm going to do is I will place a small storage warehouse there to store chestnuts, and I'll put in a gatherer flag as well, because I think I took out the old gathering flag. There we go. And obviously once that's built, I'll just turn it off until we've actually got chestnuts to collect, and I think all I'll do is probably store them up in here until we've got enough to grill, and then we'll turn the grill on briefly. Yeah, okay. So, what else do we want to do? We do need gears produced as well, really. But we don't have the planks for it at the moment. So, I'm going to spin on for a day or so. How are we doing there? We've got all the planks there. We're just waiting for metal blocks. Okay. So, as soon as that's done, I will switch off the smelter, I think. And then I'll fire up the gear workshop. Oh, do we want another water? I think we're going to need another water pump, you know. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt, would it? Let's be honest. So, let's do that. Let's, where are we? Delete resources. Just all of that, please. Get rid of all of that. And we will high prioritize that and make sure it gets done. And then I'll put another water pump in here. Yeah. We need more beavers. We've got 4 empty beds, so let's see what happens overnight. I'll spin on until tomorrow. Okay, so coming up to the end of the day, I'm going to get them to work a little bit longer so we can get a bit more water in. Oh, we are going to pause you because you are overflowing. Because I took my eye off the ball there. Sorry about that. It's fine. There won't be any problems from that. But that gives us another beaver. So we are full. Where are we? We are full in the hauling post. We've got our gatherer's flag up there and on. We've got our water pump down here set up. So, yeah, we're at 400 water. That's not great, but it's not terrible. We also have our 3 sluices in here. I've got them open at the moment, so they'll just empty out there. What I'll do is probably in the morning, I'll close that up so that this fills a little bit more. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I'll close those up in the morning. And we'll see how we do by the time the drought arrives. I'm not entirely confident. Well, there we are, 10 days, so that should be okay. We shouldn't have any problems there at all. We've got the carrots grown up here, so I've turned this farmhouse back on, which means we are currently 4 beavers down. But we can turn both of these off now. So we'll get a couple of beavers back for that. How are we doing up here? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get some chestnuts in soon. We've got some oaks here to cut down, so I will unpause that lumberjack flag. I am going to pause... What am I going to pause? All but 2 of our water pumps, I think. Am I? Is that what I'm going to do? We've got a lot of water in here. And it's only 10 days. No, I'm going to leave 4 of them on. And we'll see how we do. Yeah, we've only got 600 water in stock at the moment. So yeah, that makes sense. We'll do that. Okay. Okay, right. The next step is going to be building up this a bit more. So let me... First of all, get rid of all of those... No. Get rid of all of those paths. We'll do the same across here. Alright, we'll try that again. Go the same across there. There we go. Okay. Oh, and that one as well. And then we need to demolish this bush and pop some stairs up like so. And then we'll put in the platforms there so that we can get up to the next level. Okay. That's that. Not going to switch that back on for the entire drought. That will have to last 10 days. That should be fine. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, 10 days shouldn't be too much of a problem. I do want to get this gear factory on as soon as the water returns, though. But I'll spin on until about halfway through the drought, and we'll see how things are going. Right then, we are halfway through the drought, so 5 days left. We're doing okay. I mean, we've got plenty of water. We've drawn a lot out of here, so I am going to switch these off now. But we have over 1,000 water in storage as a result of draining all of that, so we should be good for the rest of the drought, honestly. I might turn one on after a couple of days, depending on how quickly we burn through this. Plenty of trees up here to cut down. A few trees down here to cut down because we are out of storage space. So I'm going to put in some more storage space. I'll pop in a large pile there. There we go. To store some more logs, and then we can actually get round to cutting down some of the rest of this. I've started laying in the next level of levees around here. Just put a break on it for the moment so we can get some of this other stuff done. I'm building some more storage up here for roasted chestnuts when we actually get round to roasting them. And I've also built some steps up here next to the farmhouse and filled this space in here with potato planting. Because we almost ran out of decent food. I think we had to resort to eating berries, for goodness sake. And that's just not on. So I will open up this gatherer flag for a few minutes, just so we can top up our supply of berries. But we've got another harvest of carrots coming in, as you can see, so that's filling those up there. I mean, we could do with some aquatic farming, but we don't really have anywhere to put it. That's the problem. There's just not a lot of space in this channel here. Yeah, not really worth it at the moment. And really, I don't know that we're going to have space for it anywhere at any point. I suppose we could get a small one in here once we get explosives. Don't really know. Yeah, Don't really know. But that's where we are at the moment. We're doing absolutely fine. So, as I say, food-wise is improving. That's building back up to where it should be. Water, we're absolutely fine, as I say. I guess I'll spin on till the end of the drought. I don't think this one is going to cause us too many issues. There we go. The water has returned. We've still got 700 in storage. I've literally just turned these two back on. We've run out of beavers again. That's fine. But down here, I put in a power wheel, which we can turn off, and I'm going to turn the gear workshop on. The water is returning because I've just opened this up. So we're getting slow flow through there, which will pick up once the bad water joins it. Although, yeah, we're producing plenty already, to be honest. That'll be enough for both of these, pretty much. That's eased off a little bit, but you know, it's fine. In terms of levies, we're coming across all the way to the corner here. We've got harvesting to be getting on with. That's fine. Absolutely fine. We'll get some more potatoes in there. We do have some chestnuts. So once this has finished cooking through these potatoes, I'll switch that over to chestnuts. We've got storage for roasted chestnuts or grilled chestnuts up there. So that should be okay. Yeah, we are running a bit low on food. Sort of worryingly low on food. But hopefully the chestnuts will help as soon as we get them grilled. I was going to say, is it worth putting in another grill? But I really don't think it is, because we just, at the moment, don't have the beavers. I did put in some more housing space for them along here. I'll tell you what, let's... Can I fit a bush under there? No, I can't. Alright, never mind. I was hoping I'd be able to fit a bush under there. Never mind, I'll stick a couple of bushes in front of these houses here. Do you know what? I might just replace this whole thing with platforms down the centre and delete each gap there so I can fit some planters in there as well. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that. How many planks do we have? 12. Not even nearly enough, but let's do that. Like so, and then we'll delete that one, and that one, and we'll stick planters in the gaps. Yeah, okay. Finished around here. Alright, well, let's get some more levees on the go. We'll bring it all the way back to there. And then all the way across to there. And that, oops, that will give us another level, and it will also allow us to keep draining out that way should we need to. But we can close that up until the water has risen sufficiently. That's no problem. Okay, so right, this drains to the point where it's just a river again. That should fill up because I've got this set to 0.8 and these are set to 0.85, so they should, as you've just seen, they should keep closing. So that should slowly fill up. That's the idea. Right, I will switch that on. We had a spare beaver briefly. Okay, and I will spin on it, and I'm assuming we're going to get another drought warning in the next couple of days. So, right, let's empty out our haulers a little bit by opening up some more of these water pumps. None of the inventors are on. That one is on, so we can pause you. You're not doing a great deal. We'll leave you on for the moment, but you could probably do with some help up here, but we are pretty much full there. I'll tell you what, we can pause to gather a flag there. Yeah, alright. I'll spin on. Okay, we've managed to get all the way to day 6 of this cycle before the drought warning. So that's not too bad. We've got a bit of a chance to build up resources. We've got ourselves 20 gears and 34 planks, which is enough to put in another medium water tank somewhere. And I think I'm going to put that in just there. There we go. We've got our platforms built here now. So I am going to delete that path, and delete that path, and then delete these 3 platforms. That'll give us a few resources back, which is always nice. But we're about to spend all of them, if not more, on some bushes there. We do have a fair few logs still in storage. As you can see, this log storage has 157 in it. We've got all of these that we can cut down as and when we need to. We are cutting them at the moment. I'm trying to see if oaks spread the same way that mangroves and things like that do. So I've turned off the cutting order on this little strip here, and I've turned off the planting order to see if they will indeed spread. What I might do is just mark all of those dead bushes for removal. Just to make sure there's plenty of space for those trees to spread into if they can and if they need to. In terms of this, we've nearly finished with this next level, which is great. Eventually, once we get it all the way up to the top, I'll probably end up deleting this strip of 3, deleting the sluices there, and just putting in, at least until we decide what we're going to do with the overflow, putting in some dams across the top there, so that any excess will just flow off the map. That's probably what I'll end up doing, but for the moment we'll keep the sluices in here, so they can keep emptying out this way. Yeah. The other thing I was considering was putting in another farmhouse, but I think we're all right for the moment. Food-wise, we are okay. Looks like we're out of chestnut, so I can switch this back over to getting those potatoes grilled. So that should give us another bit of boost to our food stocks, which is always delightful. Yeah, there's not a lot else I can really do. Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do then, I will mark that bush for demolition as well, and then I'll put in the platform so we can bring the stairs up to the next level. And that's as far as we'll be able to go with the stairs like that. We'll have to rearrange it and bring the steps back on themselves so they can reach the next level up. But that's okay, it just means getting rid of a few more bushes. Be fine. Okay, I will spin on then. I'll spin on till the start of the drought, see how long it's going to be. Hopefully, because it's going to be starting a bit later, it's not going to be massively long. But, because it's starting later, because it's giving us a little bit more time to prepare, it might be another massive one. We'll just have to wait and see. I genuinely can't predict it at this stage. So yeah, I will spin on. I'll get this next bit of building work set up, and I'll be back at the start of the drought. 19 days. That's not ideal. So yeah, it gave us a little longer to prepare because it was going to slap us with a 19-day drought. Okay. That's okay. We survived 24 days with slightly less water. I think we'll be alright. Maybe. Yeah, we'll probably be alright. I'm going to pause our lumber mill. We've got 33 planks. No gears, because we obviously used them all to build the medium tank here. Logs-wise, 80 currently, but we still have plenty to cut down up here. And I think, yeah, I'm going to turn on this gatherer again, because we've got chestnuts to collect. And I am going to put in another lumberjack flag up here. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah. I've also put in some steps down here to shorten journeys between this section and this section. I was also thinking about putting in another farmhouse, but I still don't really have the beavers. Our population isn't really growing at the moment. We're kind of maintaining. So, yeah, it's a bit slow. I'm going to turn on the inventor here. Water-wise over here, we're okay. We don't need to worry too much there. We might need to turn it on during the 19-day drought, but we should be okay. I've got the platforms in up here all ready to go, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Pretty sure I closed those. Yeah, I closed those, but yeah, a bit late probably. Yeah. Can't really start on any major building products because we don't have the resources really. I'll wait until we've got a few more logs in, and then I will start on the next level of the dam here, I think. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll wait till we've maybe got 150, 200 in stock, and then I'll start the next level. Food-wise, we're doing okay. Not spectacularly by any stretch of the imagination, but we're doing okay. We've topped up our carrot supplies a little bit, and we've got another harvest coming in. Still got potatoes there. I will swap you back to no priority, so you'll collect whatever's available. Yeah, not much else I can do, really. I'll spin on. Okay, start of day 16, so we've got 12 days left of the drought. We're about a third of the way through. Everything's going fine. We've still got plenty of water. We've dropped just over a tile in height from the bottom of those sluices. We've built up the next layer of the dam on this side, and we're working our way around the corner there. Still got over 250 logs in stock, so that's great. These are not spreading, as far as I can see, so I'm going to cut those down and replace those with more chestnuts. So we'll have some more chestnut planting going on. In fact, I can already set that up. Where are we? Chestnuts. All of that is going to be chestnuts, please. And then once these trees are cut down, which by the looks of it shouldn't take long, we'll replace those with chestnuts as well. We don't currently have any grown by the looks of it. We're not far off. So we'll leave the gatherer there off for the moment. I've got the lumber mill on, powered by this power wheel. I did have the gear workshop. It was only running at like 50%, but I did have that up and running for a little while. So we've got a handful of gears in stock, building up a stock of planks again. In terms of everything else, we're doing absolutely fine. Our food worries are over for the moment. We filled back up on carrots. We filled back up on grilled potatoes. You are making potatoes? You are making potatoes. That's good. But as I say, we don't have any chestnuts for the moment. I've put in some more storage for chestnuts down there and set that to obtain from these ones here. So in theory, the gatherer will pop them in there, and then they will be picked up and brought down into this one. So it's easier for the grill there to get access to them. That's where we are. Again, we're not really growing our population. We've got 2 spare beds at the moment, which is okay. But 5 children. But every time a child grows up, we get adults dying generally. So we're kind of holding steady around 30 odd. Between sort of 32 and 35 beavers at any one time. But usually a bunch of those are children. So don't know if I want to put in any more lodges yet. Probably not. But I have been thinking about aquatic farming, and I kind of think it would be a good idea. Pretty sure it's 2x3, the aquatic farmhouse. Yeah. Putting it somewhere where it will reach is going to be difficult. What about over here, maybe? It's wasting what could be potentially fertile land once we get contamination barriers along there. I don't know, unless I want to sacrifice some carrot planting, and I don't really want to. No, I don't know. I'll have a think. I'll have a think about where that could go. We'll see. I might put it on overhangs, maybe? No, because then I still have to get rid of at least a strip of this to put in the overhangs, wouldn't I? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, over here is probably the most logical, and then put steps down there. I don't know how far they'd be able to reach, but we might be able to sort of fill in this area. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. I don't know what the best thing to do. I mean, I suppose I'll put it on there. But then, yeah, they wouldn't be able to get down onto the riverbed from there. Not easily, anyway. Okay, so if I'm going to put it somewhere, it's got to be probably over here. Yeah, I'm not going to bother just at the moment, then. I might wait until we've got explosives, and then maybe we can think about putting in a little sunken area for that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll think about that. But I'll spin on again. Okay, day 22, 6 days left of the drought, so we're about 2/3 of the way through. Everything is going absolutely fine. We've still got over 900 water in stock. I've only got the one water pump on. So that is draining, just slowly. Nearly 300 logs in stock now. Over 1,000 food in stock. So, yeah, we're doing okay. We've still got plenty of food to be harvested. I wonder if it's worth... Okay, for the moment, I'm going to switch this from grilled chestnuts over to grilled potatoes. So we'll double up our storage there. And we will then... What's the best way of doing this? Probably coming around here, isn't it? Come across like that. And steps up there. Onto there. And back around there. Okay, like that. And then we'll put some more storage up on there, and we'll use that for grilled chestnuts as and when they are available. There we go. Yeah, but apart from that, we're all doing okay. So we've got nearly 100 planks in storage now, which is good. That's a good little stockpile of planks. I might... No, I was going to say I might switch that over to the gears again, but I think I'll keep this running on the power wheel until the end of the drought, and then we'll switch the gear workshop back on and start turning some of those planks into gears. Yeah. Okay, so we've completed the next stage of the reservoir project, and I'm just thinking about the best way to continue from here, because I don't want to keep building scaffolding. I think we are just going to come and build from the top here, one by one, all the way around, because we've got enough here, I think, to be going on with. This is probably deep enough now to keep enough water in here to get us through most droughts, I think. Yeah, I'm going to pause this water pump now, because as I say, we've got 900 water and 5.5 days left. We should be fine with that. Yeah, so if I build up from the top, it shouldn't take too long to do each strut, to be honest. But by the time we get round here, we'll be able to demolish all of this and just put dams in at the top. That way, any excess water can escape from the top. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's delete this path. Like so. And like so. We are going to want to demolish pretty much all of this. That's going to give us some resources back. And then we'll start building up from here. Okay, and I'll spin on until the end of the drought. There we are then, that's the end of the drought. We did absolutely fine, still over 500 or nearly 600 water in stock. Our food has increased. We've got a lot more baked potatoes than we had before, which is nice. We're building up a little stock of chestnuts. I've just turned the gatherer back on because all of these are ready to harvest now, except for this last one. So they've already cleared off all of those. So once they've done these last few, we'll... oh, it might actually be they're full. No, they're not full. They're just being lazy. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'll stop that once they're full up, or once they've finished harvesting, and turn that off. We currently have one vacancy. There's only one water pump that I haven't turned back on yet. I've got all of this turned off for the moment. I have built another lodge because we do want to grow our population. Over here we're on this section here, so we are moving our way across at a fair pace, to be honest. That's not too bad at all. But we're doing alright. We've got plenty of water, we've got plenty of food. Absolutely fine. The only thing we're running low on is beavers. You know, they just need to sort things out amongst themselves and get us some more population. That's the idea. That's what we need. Over here, this one chestnut tree here doesn't get quite enough water. So as this drops down, that might actually be enough to get it back. But yeah, as the water in this sort of area, there you go, it's already back now. So as long as that is above one tile deep, that's fine. But as soon as that drops down, we lose that one tree in the corner there. Not the end of the world, but it's, you know, somewhat annoying. Okay, looks like you're on the last chestnuts there, so that's good. I think we're going to call it an episode there, to be honest. I think we're doing okay. It's just taking time to get all this built in, and I keep changing the design and the way I'm building it as we go. But as I said before, I think we're at a point where we're deep enough now to survive most of the droughts it's likely to throw at us. Yeah, I mean, we survived a 24-day drought when it was down here. So we've got an extra sort of 3 tiles deep already. We should be okay. As long as we can, you know, manage it properly, we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. So thanks very much for watching. Please do give me your comments down below. Please give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And obviously I'm trying to make the channel grow. Timberborn is clearly the biggest seller. So if this is a series that you do watch and you haven't yet subscribed, maybe think about it. Doesn't cost you anything, and it would help me out, and I'd be grateful. So go on, do it. But yeah, thank you very much. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. Please comment. Please come back next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe, and bye-bye.